The goodness becomes performance, understanding communal narcissists. They're the helper, the advocate, the one who posts about empathy, justice, healing, and doing the work. They're the person everyone points to and says, they're such a good human being. But behind the volunteer hours, the moral language, and the public compassion, something feels off. You feel unseen, silenced, or suddenly indebted, like their kindness came with invisible strings. This is where the communal narcissist lives. My name is Fawzia Fazi Shah, licensed clinical social worker. Let's get started. Communal narcissist is a subtype of narcissistic personality disorder, where grandiosity is expressed through pro-social identity rather than dominance or status. Unlike the covert narcissist, which seeks admiration through power, or the covert narcissist, which seeks validation through victimhood, communal narcissists seek superiority through morality. Clinically speaking, this involves inflated self-concept anchored in altruism, moral grandiosity, I care more than others, external validation, dependency, especially praise from selflessness, empathy as performance, not attunement. Research by Gabuar shows communal narcissists score high on self-reported empathy and generosity, yet display very low behavioral empathy when admiration is absent. In simple terms, they don't help to connect. They help to be seen helping. Let's look at the psychological mechanics. Okay. At the core is a fragile self-esteem masked by moral identity. The sense or their sense of worth is externally regulated, dependent on applause, gratitude, and recognition. So the nervous system learns a strategy. If I am indispensable, I am safe. This creates predictable relational patterns. Rescuing without consent, boundary violations framed as care, covert control through guilt, withdrawal of support when appreciation drops, rage or moral superiority when challenged. Clinically, we often see defensive altruism, image management empathy, splitting good helpers versus the ungrateful other, lower reflective functioning under relational stress. They may quote trauma language, social justice language, or therapeutic language, yet the struggle with accountability, repair, and mutuality. If you express hurt, you're told, after everything I've done for you, that's not empathy. That's narcissistic supply, extraction through virtue. So, awareness is not about demonizing helpers. Many communal narcissists genuinely believe they are deeply compassionate. But intention does not override impact. Here's a conscious shift. Compassion without boundaries is not compassion. It's intrusion. Help that cannot tolerate no is not care, it's control. Empathy that collapses under feedback is not empathy, it's performance. If you recognize yourself here, the work is not to help more. It's to self-reflect more, to build self-worth that isn't dependent on being needed, to tolerate being ordinary, unseen, and still worthy. If you recognize someone else here, remember, you are allowed to receive help without owing your autonomy. You are allowed to question goodness that demands silence. True care doesn't ask for a spotlight. It leaves room for the other person to exist, not as a mirror, but as a separate human being. And that distinction is which and where the healing begins. I hope that this video resonated with you. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and leave a comment or two for me if you have come across a communal. They love to get their pictures taken and posted on the front page of a newspaper when there's a charity organization opening, ribbon cutting, or at a shelter, or you will see their pictures, especially if they're going to be a spotlight. You will find a lot of communals in places like that. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day, and thanks again.